So the next thing to happen on Monday Night Raw, we get to the next segment, but before I talk about that, I forgot to mention, like, right off the very start of Monday Night Raw, we actually see Becky Lynch and Lita pulling up to the arena walking backstage. So yeah, I forgot to mention that part, when I was talking about the match, or whatever, that kicked off Raw. So yeah, that's what I forgot to talk about. But then we get to the next segment, it was, Brock Lesnar, he comes out, and the VIP lounge is already set up, so he comes out before MVP, and he starts talking, he calls out MVP. MVP comes out, and he comes out, but he's scared to get into the ring with Brock Lesnar because he thinks that Brock Lesnar's going to be laying him out with some German suplexes at the end. And Lesnar, he actually goes like, okay, I promise I will not, hit no German suplexes on you in the ring or anything. And MVP was like, well, since you're saying that, I'll take your word on it and I'll get into the ring. So yeah, MVP gets into the ring, and Brock Lesnar was talking how you want me to face Omos at WrestleMania and all that stuff. And MVP was talking about, yeah, I want you to face Omos at WrestleMania because he says that, you try to face Bobby Lashley and stuff, but you ended up losing, couldn't break out the Hurt Lock or anything, but you can't toss around a over 400-pound giant that's over 7 feet tall. You cannot toss him around like any other men and all that stuff. So yeah, that's what he was saying. And Brock Lesnar was like, okay, how about this? Hype up the fight. And then MVP starts hyping it up and everything. And then so yeah, MVP's hyping up the fight and everything, and Brock Lesnar was like, okay, here, I accept the challenge. So yeah, WrestleMania, and let me do it better than you because I know I can. At WrestleMania, me, Brock Lesnar, versus Omos, one-on-one, and MVP in his corner at WrestleMania. And MVP was like, yeah, I like that. And Brock Lesnar was like, okay, cool. Well, here, how about this? Let's have a toast for tonight and toast on about the match and everything happening at WrestleMania. He goes like, and MVP was like, okay, but I don't want to drink. I don't feel like drinking or anything. And Brock Lesnar was like, no, we got to have a toast. And then he just pulls out a flask and he drinks out of it and all that. And he passes it to MVP. MVP was like, what's this? And Brock Lesnar was like, it's something from my hometown, and it's called White Lightning. Try it out. And MVP tries it out, and he don't like it. He accidentally spits it up on Brock Lesnar. Lesnar, you can tell he's starting to get a little bit mad. MVP tried to clean him up and stuff with like a handkerchief, but Lesnar grabs a handkerchief, starts wiping his face and everything, puts the flask up, and then he blows his nose onto it, and then he puts it right into MVP's suit, and then instead he shakes MVP's hand, lifts him up on his shoulders, and hits him with the F5. He promised him not to hit any German suplexes onto him, but he hit the F5 anyways. So yeah, that's what Brock Lesnar did. He laid out MVP. But, yep, and he'll be facing Omos at WrestleMania. So, yeah, that match is now made official. And then after that, we see Kathy Kelly interviewing Becky Lynch and Lita. They was talking how they are going to win the women's tag team championships and stuff tonight. So, yeah, that's what they was talking about, and that they're happy about it and all that stuff. So yeah, that's what they said. But up next, we're going to be seeing Cody Rhodes versus Chad Gable one-on-one later on up next. So yeah, I'll see you guys later. Until then.